And still from Europe, where the German government's panel of independent economic advisors forecasted on Wednesday that the country's economy, Europe's biggest, will shrink by 0.2% next year. Now, the five-member panel's report came after official figures late last month showed unexpected growth in the third quarter thanks to private spending, but a weak winter with GDP declining in last month of the year and in the first 3 months of next year is still widely expected. The inflation in Germany has increased to more than 10% as energy prices remain high, and the problem is not expected to go away anytime soon. Now, Wednesday's report predicted an average annual inflation rate next year of 7.4%, a little below this year's 8%.
Das gesamte Jahr 2022 erwarten wir für Deutschland ein Wachstum des Bruttoinlandsprodukts von 1,7%. Das Wachstum war im ersten Halbjahr noch positiv, im zweiten Halbjahr hingegen ist insgesamt von einer Stagnation auszugehen. Im kommenden Jahr dürften die Abwärtskräfte überwiegen und das Bruttoinlandsprodukt um 0,2% zurückgehen. In unserer Frühjahrsprognose im März waren wir noch von einem Wachstum von 3,4% für das nächste Jahr ausgegangen. Das zeigt tatsächlich, wie sehr sich die konjunkturellen Aussichten verschlechtert haben. Das liegt natürlich in erster Linie an den massiv gestiegenen Energiepreisen. Sie belasten die Kaufkraft der privaten Haushalte.
Meanwhile, the European Union is considering more lenient economic recovery proposals that veer away from the grinding top-down austerity rules that hit Greece and several other countries during the debt crises a decade ago and helped push millions into poverty, homelessness, and unemployment. Now, the European Commission, the EU's executive arm, said on Wednesday that the new plans would give member states with serious debt issues far greater leeway in seeking a viable path to economic sustainability, combining a commitment to longer-term debt reduction while not excessively burdening a stretched population over too short a time. After the 27-nation bloc had to spend its way out of a COVID-19 recession and as another downturn looms with Russia's war in Ukraine worsening inflation, the challenge is keeping investment high and debt levels manageable. During the debt crisis, struggling nations from Greece to Portugal were barred from applying for more conventional methods like massive borrowing to spend their way out of bad times and instead had to tighten their belts. Now, that focus on bringing debt down with strict budget rules instead of boosting economic growth is now often seen as having exacerbated the crisis for many people.
Times they are changing, no? So the treaties long time ago were signed, and we can have several references to the rules that we have and the situation in which these rules were decided. Now, with the wisdom that you can have after the crisis, we can say that we were not able to keep the level of investments as they should have been in the 10 years after the economic and financial crisis. And this is something that